one, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
And a pitch. Jarren Duran in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
135.
Kicks and fires. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Swings through it for the K. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Now at the plate, Jackson Holliday. Swings through that one for strike 1. Hunter, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. This one ripped, but foul to the right. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and there's 2 away.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first 2 hitters of this ball game, and somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
Rafael Devers, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Right side, hard hit. Tosses to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Sox nothing, O's coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And we're back. And on the hill in this one, Paul Skeens. And for whatever reason, he's been more effective on the road like this than at home, Chris.
I really think he likes being the villain. This is a guy that seems like he thrives off of the negative energy in those away ballparks and gets better the more hostile the crowd gets. So whatever the reason is, he's got good stuff combined with the right type of attitude, and I think that's why he's been so effective away from home this season. The fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
The 0-1. In there at the knees for a strike. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Well, 3 pitches, down, fastball up, swinging, boom. It's like learning a chord progression, getting those strums right, man. So many pitchers prefer working north-south these days compared to the east-west, and that was a great example right there.
Number 23 in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. So 2 balls and no strikes. See the velocity, 97 with that fastball. The next offering misses. Now 3-1. 1 out, base is empty. And he walked him.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Frank Thomas at the plate now. That's ball 1. Next pitch is downstairs.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Fouls one off. 2-2. The pitch stays alive. Got him swinging.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Runner takes off, pitches low. Throw to second, out at second. That ends the inning.
The catcher definitely looked ready for that stolen base attempt. Got in position quickly, and a strike down to second base to end the inning.
Top of the second. Here's the veteran outfielder, Tyler O'Neill. Hunter back to work. This to center field. Snyder settles under it. Hauls it in for the out.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. And now the 0-1.
Whoa. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Fastball for a strike. No score here in the second. And that's a base hit.
Batting fifth, the left fielder.
That ball was blasted, Boog, and as broadcasters, we can go weeks without seeing a ball hit 115 miles per hour, which is what StatCast tells us there. Man, he really got the bat through the zone and did not get cheated.
Yeah, that ball was absolutely smoked. Luis Robert stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Swings through that.
1-1.
Man at first, one away. And there's a ball. And a base hit right there. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out. Not sure if too many people have been paying attention to it quite yet, Singy, but that extends his hit streak to 11 now.
Well, I know he knows about it, even if a lot of our viewers don't. And this is when it's clear it's no fluke. 11 games in a row. Man, that's when even the hitting coach starts to leave you alone. You're going so good that nobody wants to mess it up.
The 0-1. And that one is lifted in the air. And that'll fall for a base hit. The throw in. And he's out.
You have to be able to trust your coaches in this spot. That's what baseball is all about. You're relying on the people around you to set you up for success. Players need to rely on their coaches the same way they rely on their teammates.
Mitch Garver up to hit here. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strike. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Duke Snyder. The line of the pitch. Swing and a miss. Slider right there. That's through there for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. And a good eye there. And now 2-0.
2-0.
One down, base is empty. But it started a little too early. Strike one. That one fouled off. 2-2. And a pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Ripped to short. Sends it to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Harold Baines digs in now. There's a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
That's off the mark, and that is ball one. The pitch. Rips one to right. Fair ball. And that rolls into the corner. Around first and hustling for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Devers drifts towards it. Makes the catch, inning over. So digging in, Nico Cavadas. 3 for 11 in the series coming in. And a foul ball. Right-hander kick steals. Out towards right center field. Snyder settles under it. And out number one on the grab. So the lineup flips over. Now batting Jarren Duran. Ground ball right side. Steps on first for the out. Jackson Holliday getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1. That one ripped. Snyder raging back towards the wall. He flexes his power with that swing. His 18th home run of the season. It's 1-0.
Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. He gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
And it's Rafael Devers in the box. Two outs. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. And that skips in the dirt.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
And Devers hits that one. And base hit. And that extends the inning. And that'll keep his hitting streak alive. He's reaching heights that very few players ever had.
Yeah, when you're over the 30-game mark and showing no signs of slowing down, that's when the baseball world starts to get a little excited. This has become the story in the league right now. You start checking off the days until the next benchmark, 40, 44, 56. And as well as he's swinging it, it seems like all those numbers right now, Boog, they are doable.
One run across in the frame so far. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. This one high in the air to left center. Snyder going after it. Hauls it in to end the inning. The Red Sox pick up a run on the homer. It's now 1-0. You're dialed into the show. Here's Ryan Mountcastle.
Too much swing and miss in his at-bats recently, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games. You know, it didn't take Mountcastle long to make a splash at the major league level. In 2021, he became the first rookie to lead the Orioles in home runs since Kurt Leffery in 1965.
The pitch. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Pitch. Up and in. 1-2 to count. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Just a great slider right there. And I think the key for pitchers and what hitters don't want to see, is if a pitcher misses with that pitch, that he misses off the edge of the strike zone rather than in the middle of the strike zone. And right there, excellent execution, and it finished up at a perfect spot.
Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
You got to get on your horse and get to that ball and get it back in, because he's going to come barreling around first and put some pressure on you. If you bobble it or you don't get there in a hurry, it's going to make you look silly and end up on second base.
Swings and misses, and it's 0-2.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggle.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
You know, Boog, you often think of sliders more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Man on second, 2 down. That misses, and that's ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Sliced hard but foul.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the could be low.
And a swing and a miss. 3rd out.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
O'Neal Cruz up next for the Red Sox.
O'Neal Cruz.
Hunter back to work. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side.
Really hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
And now it's Luis Robert. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Man at second. And
1
now
ball.
1 and 2. Cruz stands at second with no outs. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's 1 away. Here's Bobby Dahlbeck, and he's already singled in this game. And that one fouled off. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Basalo calls it in, and there's 2 away. And now the catcher comes up to him. Mitch Garver. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. That one laced to center and a base hit. The throw is wild and it gets away.
Absolutely hammered that baseball. Very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
So 2 down, and stepping in for Boston, Nico Cavadas. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
1 strike.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike, you go after him and finish him off.
Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. A gigantic blast. His second home run of the series. It's 4-0. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Well, I'm not really sure how he kept that fair. When you're out in front of a breaking ball like that, it's such a good chance that it's going to hook foul. But not this time. He kept the hands moving forward just long enough to sneak it inside that foul pole.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Swinging a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there. And boom goes the dynamite. They go back to back. His 22nd homer of the year. It's 5-zip. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
So up next, Jackson Holliday. He's already homered in this game. On a line, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job, and that's what you're supposed to do with the pitch in that location.
Devers now. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Two outs. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And the lead is now 5-0. Back after this on the show. 3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. And into the box for Baltimore, Frank Thomas. Just missed.
You know, these Orioles just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Going to count 1-2.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Duke Snider. That one finds the zone. 0-1. 0-1 there. Base is empty, 1 away here in the finale of this 4-game set. Headed towards the corner. O'Neill sizes this one up. And there's 2 away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Henderson swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the 2nd time today. Boots it. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Orioles held in. Here's Tyler O'Neill. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. First pitch swinging.
You know, these Red Sox, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. 8 of their hits came off the bat at 90 miles per hour or harder. These guys are not getting fooled right now.
The 1-1. Line drive, base hit.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Catfish Hunter gives way. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Grayson Rodriguez. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. So man aboard, and now O'Neal Cruz. And a swing and a miss.
No ball. 1 strike.
O'Neal aboard here at first with nobody out. Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike 2. On the ground, a second, might be 2. Off balance speed, there's 1. But safe at first, it's a fielder's choice.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Luis Robert now 1 for 2. That one ripped left field. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Flying around third is Cruz. He's safe.
Comes through with the RBI. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
1 down. Here's the second baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck. Swings and blasts one deep to left center, and that should be extra bases. The run comes in to score from second. It's 7-0. And he's got a double.
That's 2 consecutive extra base hits for this team. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
1 out, runner at second. And here's the catcher, Mitch Garver. There's a swing and a miss.
0-1.
The Red Sox up big in this one, and we're at the top of the 5th. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. That one fouled off. One-two now. Just missed.
It's a good take.
2 runs across in the inning. All Red Sox in this one. Chop to third. Tags the runner for 1. Over to first, but he beats it. And at first, still stepping in for Boston, Nico Cavadas. He's already homered here in this one. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No ball. 1 strike.
Comes up empty.
Very well executed changeup right there. If he can command the fastball consistently, that's going to be an important pitch in terms of him turning this outing around.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the 3rd out. Digging in, Harold Baines. The wind of the pitch. Right through there for a strike.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come 1 at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
That misses, and the count 1-2. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, They're right at the top of the list. The punch out there, and there's one down.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Santander, batting with one down, takes a strike. And strike two.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Ground ball to the right side. Cavadas steps on the bag. Home man for the fifth inning, moving along. Two quick outs. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that. So the batting order turns over. Jarren Duran now at the plate. Rodriguez back to work. Got him to chase one upstairs there. Duran, a former All-Star, 29 years old. What a run over the last 10 as he's hitting over 400 during that span. In the air, out towards left center.
There's one away. Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Holiday now at the plate as he swings through strike one. In the air out to center. Snyder going after it. He's got it. There's two away. Now it's Devers at the plate. 1 for 3. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Two down, nobody on. He swings and fouls one off. Next one is off the plate. And that's ball one.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. His 71st home run of the season. It's 8-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boo. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
So they turn to Craig Kimbrell.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
So here's Boston's cleanup hitter, Tyler O'Neill. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Here's O'Neill Cruz. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. Foul ball. The pitch. And that's just foul. And that one is inside ball one.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
That pitch is outside. one's back there. And one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Cut off, throw to third. And he's hit safely at third. A run comes in on the play.
Well done. Drives in the run. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle. Allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer. And he hit the ball on the screws.
2 outs with a man at third. Luis Robert up next for the Red Sox. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs and a runner at third. And we're the top half of the 6th. That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. And they'll do it again. At the belt and fires. And ball 1. That one missed. 2-2 on the way. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 2-2. And another ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that one lifted in the air center field. Snyder settles under it. And makes the grab. And that's the 3rd out. Here's the catcher, Samuel Basallo. And a pitch. And that drops in for a strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
That's the 3rd. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. And he'll be safe at first. So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Jordan Westburg, the next to hit for the Orioles. And that's in there at the knees. And a swing and a miss.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder. And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Booth, get back on track. His team needs him.
The Orioles with a lot of ground to make up here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fly ball to right. O'Neill has a beat on it. Makes the catch. 2 down.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync, and the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
And at first, Frank Thomas, the next to hit for the Orioles. New pitcher for the Red Sox, number 21.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
And look out as that one ran in and got him.
So, Boog, if you had to take one for the team, where would you want to get hit?
Chris, I think I'd have to say upper hamstring. So first and second with 2 outs. Now Duke Snyder wouldn't chase that time.
1 ball, no strike.
In the air, left field. Robert moves under it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Bobby Dahl. Ball back. Digs in now. And the pitch. And there's a foul ball. 0-1 now.
1-1.
Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Eli Morgan is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Cologne getting cranked up as well. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
Just off the outside edge, and it's 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up. With a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Here comes the 0-1. That's a laser base hit, and that turns the lineup over.
Everything came together for him. And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing.
And now Jarren Duran. Cavadas, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
So 2 on with 2 away. Next to hit, Jackson Holliday. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
1 strike.
And there's a ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Got him to chase one above the zone there.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Off the mark there, and the count is even 2-2. The Red Sox up big in this one here in the top half of inning number 7. High fly ball out to left field. Under it. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. So the Red Sox go to the bullpen. Frankie Montas.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Now it's the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. And he deals. Strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
And that hits off the base, and it stays fair. Around first, heading for 2. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And now here is Harold Baines. That catches the corner. Next offering is fouled back. Just misses with that one.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Up the middle. And 1 away in the bottom of the 7th. Anthony Santander at the plate. Swing and a miss as he was out front. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. That's a little bit low. Up the middle, and that chance handled. Whips it to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
Well, I'm impressed with this guy's internal clock. He knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure his grip on the baseball, and make a strong, accurate throw.
Ryan Mountcastle, the next to hit for the Orioles. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Robert moves under it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. New pitcher on here, Eli Morgan.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Here's Rafael Devers. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. The wind and the pitch. Foul ball there. Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Close, but called a ball. And a count 1 and 2.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Fights that one away. Still 1 and 2. Left-hand hitter waits. A dive. He's got it. Nicely done for the out.
Man, a lot going on that play. Diving stop to his right in that hole, and then gets up and takes it himself. Man, it's a one-man show.
Now here is Tyler O'Neill. And it's fouled away. There's a swing and a drive. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. Safe at second with a double. 3rd hit for him this afternoon.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one. Ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
And at second with 1 away. O'Neill Cruz up next for the Red Sox. He's got a single, a double, and a triple in this game. A home run gets him the cycle. And the right-hander deals. And he takes a strike.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Outside. 2 and 1. Ripped, but it curls foul. And here it comes. Caught him looking for the K.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
And now it's going to be Luis Robert. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Gets him to chase after that one.
No ball. 2 straight.
That misses the zone. Now 1 and 2. Man on second, 2 down. This one popped up. On the move. And he makes the catch. And that'll do it. And the batter now, Samuel Basallo. Here comes a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. The wind to kick the pitch. That one out to right. O'Neill settles under this one. Hauls it in for the out. And a quick out, number 1. Back to the top of the lineup. And here is Jordan Westburg. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. In the air, right field. O'Neill getting an angle on it. Squeezes it. 2 away. Now it's the second baseman. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Lifted in the air out to left. Robert moves under him. He makes the grab. And that is that. And now Bobby Dahlbeck. Morgan back to work. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Mountcastle sizing this one up. Nabs it. 1 away. And here is Mitch Garver. This to third. Oh, and it hits the base. And they get the out after the ricochet.
Now batting, the first baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Nico Cavadas. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Morgan, 29 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2017. This one smoked out to left. Mountcastle makes the play, and that'll do it. Nothing. Now here is Frank Thomas. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone. And that clips the inside corner.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
And he chases that one. And 1 away.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. And a swing and a miss there.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
On the ground to third. Devers throws on to first, and they're down to their last out. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit. In for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
The Orioles with a lot of ground to make up here in the last half of inning number 9. On the ground to the left, and foul ball. That one is hammered right field. O'Neill going back on this one, and it is gone. His second homer this series. It's 9-2. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. He got on plane with that high fastball, but look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Red Sox take this one in a blowout.
Another day, another win. I really think this team has forgotten how to lose a ball game. It's been so long since they've lost. I really don't know what else to say. They're just a can't-miss ball club right now.
This one ends the final 9-2. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
No ser dieta, como león, pero no me matan como Megan. Necesito más tiempo del que tengo, ya todo me
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the